It is currently 9:45 p.m. on Friday, March 13th, 2026. And I'm driving to Chicago from Iowa. And I've been doing a lot of thinking, which is obviously you're on a long drive, what else are you gonna do? And I realized that I should probably change something. So I'm someone who has a lot of hobbies, so many different interests, and absolutely no way to organize them. I don't feel like I want to put my thoughts and feelings into a journal that'll just collect dust and get lost in the next 2 months. I don't want to post about it all the time on Instagram because the whole, other people looking at your Instagram, and it's just like, I just don't want people to think of me in a certain negative light, basically. And I want basically a place where all of my hobbies and interests, everything I log, is on the internet forever. To an extent. My private life, obviously not. But I want to share my interests and my hobbies because I love them so much. Now, the problem is this. I go into little spurts of enjoyment with a certain hobby. Right now, I'm on a really big, learning new things kick. I bought, the Merriam-Webster vocabulary builder, and I have Obsidian, and I've literally just been pouring all of my thoughts and learning new words and things like that. That's the kick I'm on right now. 2 weeks ago, I was on a lifting kick. Again, back in the gym, my health, tracking my macros. A month before that, I was in a reading. I finished 5 books at the beginning of this year. Basically, what I'm saying is that I go through little spurts of hobbies and my interests, and I have no way of sharing this, no way of organizing this. I have all of these business ideas, and I have no way to communicate this. So I figured I would just start posting on YouTube. I have this thought in my head where I will be unapologetically myself, which is so much easier said than done, in my humble opinion. The reason I say that is because back in 2021, when we went online for COVID or whatever, that's when I was doing my more social media unapologetically myself, just talking and posting every day and making it all pretty and nice, which I thoroughly enjoyed because I felt like I could share my thoughts, share my hobbies, share what I loved and what I didn't love. When I went to college, I did not want that side of me to be the first thing that people see when they follow my Instagram. I don't want them to see me trying to be some influencer. I honestly just like to share what I do and what I think and how I feel, which it's kind of not the best thing to do, but also I really enjoy it. I like to share what I do in the sense that people can relate to it and people can feel what I feel, but I don't like to do it in the sense that I might get made fun of or that it's not always the best thing for someone to see. If you share your feelings on social media, I'm not posting 11/11 on my Snapchat, but yes, I want you to know that I have a lot of hobbies and interests, and I'm really interested in pretty much every single thing in the world except for bugs. Anyways, like I said, I don't want to keep a journal. I'm just gonna start, whenever I'm interested in something, I'm just gonna start doing it on YouTube and just talking about it, because I feel like the more I do this, the more I can share. And I'm not even doing it for a publicity thing. I'm honestly just doing it so that it stays somewhere that I know. It just stays. I won't have to worry about where's my journal, or my journal doesn't look pretty. You see all of these TikToks about people decorating their journals so nicely, and I so badly wish I could do that, and I have tried. Either A, I don't keep up with it, B, it doesn't look as pretty, and then I hate myself for it and I never do it again, or C, I don't have anything even remotely interesting to write about. I could write in my journal today I journaled, or today I did this. But to me, I would never read through that again. And it looks so aesthetically pleasing, but I literally can't do it. So that's why I'm doing this instead. And I keep rambling about this, but this is genuinely how I feel. That being said, I think that whenever I come up with a new hobby or a new idea or something even remotely interesting to me, I'm just gonna record it and like talk about how I feel about it and when I started, when I ended, maybe where I'm at with it, and I'm just gonna share it here. So this is video log number 1, I guess. And I think that, like, I'm not really that worried about how this will go because I've been thinking about it the last, what time is it? 10 p.m. I've been thinking about it the last 4.5 hours that I've been driving, that I just really need to just like let go of this expectation that I have of myself that I have to journal like everybody else, or I have to do voice memos, or I have to talk to someone, or I have to like organize everything this way. I feel like this is just a good way to do it for me. But I don't know. I guess we'll just like see how it goes. And also with me, a big problem is that I always like start something and that's when I'm like my energy is at the highest, and then it just goes down. And then in like a year it'll be like, oh my god, remember when I started my YouTube channel? And then I'll try to make up for it. So that's like a big struggle for me because I always start things, and if it's not going at the rate pace I want, I just stop. And it's kind of annoying actually, because now I have all of this shit from this one hobby I had, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Do you know how many Chinese workbooks I have? Do you know how many Korean workbooks I have? I have fucking I have like thread and like a crochet like hook. I tried it for like a week and I absolutely like loved it, and then I just didn't do it ever again. And the ball of yarn is sitting in my new house in Iowa. It's just sitting there. And so basically I need to stop doing that. But I don't know how this YouTube thing is going to help me out with that. But basically I feel like if I talk to a camera and I just like tell the camera and future Simran how I feel and what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, then I won't worry about letting go of something, because I can just look back and be like, oh yeah, I see now why I was so interested in that. I don't know. I was just thinking about how it might have been nice to make a video diary. This isn't even a diary. This is just like completely unedited my thoughts. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Basically, the point of this video is saying that I'm gonna start posting shit that I'm doing, that I like doing, because I'm not gonna make an Instagram account, Simran lists, Simran does this, Simran learns words, Simran reads. I'm not gonna make an account for every single one. That's so time consuming, and I've actually thought about that, and that's just insane. Like, how many accounts can you guys follow? Can my friends follow? So I'm just gonna do it on this YouTube channel. If I want to read a book and I want to record myself doing it, I'm gonna fucking do it. And also, I like to post on TikTok and Instagram like things I enjoy. Like today I posted me trying out a Proud American drink, and that was fine. And I'm okay posting that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to post something like this. Which honestly I could. But I would just feel bad if somebody sat through everything. Anyways, see, this is 8.5 minutes long. And I feel like I've just been rambling. I feel like it's only been 30 seconds. But like, I was in a gaming kick when I moved to Iowa first. I was in a really big gaming kick, actually. And now I feel like I want to get back into it. I want to start streaming more regularly. But I'm not going to make a whole Simran streams. I'm just going to, maybe like my next YouTube video will be like a bunch of clips of me playing Valorant or like Arc Raid or something. And then maybe my YouTube video after that will be me annotating a book. So randomly. I've always loved the idea of annotating, but I've just never had the like will, desire, and thoughts to do it. I've always thought to myself, how nice would it be to get a gift from someone, like a book that has been fully annotated by one of my closest friends, and they gift it to me for a birthday. So I tried doing that for one of my friends once. What was I annotating? It was like a fantasy book, but I forgot. Anyways, I was annotating a fantasy book, and literally the book was not interesting to me in one bit, and I stopped doing it, and I don't even know where that book is now. Like, that's the type of shit I need to stop doing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, now it's 10 p.m. I'm at the Tesla charging on my way from Iowa to Illinois. So, I mean, we'll just see what happens. I'm just hoping that I can collect my thoughts better this way, collect my interests better this way. Maybe I'll make little playlists, and that's so much work. Maybe I'll just leave it, but I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to leave it because I feel like if I edit it or if I take it too seriously, then it'll fall apart on me. And I'm not doing this for like views or subscribers. I literally just want somewhere to put all of my shit that doesn't get lost and stays on the internet forever. Because then when I'm old, 80 years old, I can just be like, look at myself now and be like, oh my god, her skin was so clear. She doesn't have any wrinkles. Like, that's me now. But like when I'm like 80, obviously. Or maybe I'll be dead then, by then. Who knows, really. But those are my thoughts. Right now, though, what have I even been on? Honestly, Homescapes. On my work phone, like, Homescapes. Oh my god, I got an e-reader. But low-key, my reading kick is kind of slowed down. But I'm reading The Shining right now, but it's definitely slowed down. Other than that, I've really wanted to try out those Hobonichi Techno Planners. If you know, you know. Those Hobonichi Techno Planners, they look so cute. But that's another thing. Planners, I can't stick with them. Physical planners. I've tried. And I used to be able to in like middle school. High school, it was like all on fucking Schoology or whatever. And then college, everything is on Canvas. And now everything's on my Outlook calendar. And so I really have not been able to keep a calendar either. And it's really sad because they're so cute. And I really wish I could. I think if I was a stay-at-home mom, I would definitely be able to keep a calendar. But I'm not. And that's okay. I don't even want to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't even have kids, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's it for this video. 11 minutes and 53 seconds. I'm sorry if you watched all the way through, but thank you. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video vlog.